And I guess the question to that is like, yeah, like what motivates you or what gets you up in the morning to do this kind of work? Like where do you find the gratification, the dopamine hits?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. When I first decided to go into freelancing, it was definitely a lot of confidence, but there was definitely some arrogance for sure of being like, oh, I can do this myself. Like I can pitch myself as a marketer to any company, most companies, and sell them, a list of 5 different things or something. Like I could do that. I can manage that myself. And I wanted to have control over my work. I was 24 or something, I think, when I did that, 23, 24. And so like I'm a toddler, right? And so there's definitely a bit of arrogance there, but I just had a very strong feeling of like having that ownership over my work and the flexibility around that. And that trend, I think, culturally has just continued to grow. And so I think there's definitely a part of that this time around, but I learned a lot the first time I did it. So that's always a nice thing about freelancing is like, it is essentially just kind of a safety net if you have that experience, because you can always go back to it. And so I definitely had that this time around. I think a lot of what like can motivate me now is just the people that I'm working with and kind of what we're doing. And yeah, I mean, that's sort of been where it's more exciting. Like, do I like the projects that I'm working on, and do I like the product? Do I like the company? And that is a nice motivator. But I think at the end of the day, it's the control of the situation.
So, and with that, like, as you mentioned earlier, like mental health, like how do you like manage that, like for yourself? Like, how do you keep yourself like not overwhelmed, but like just overall mentally healthy?
Yeah, my first week after leaving my last job, I was super anxious the whole week because I had 2 freelance clients. And so that was like monthly income box was checked, but I'm like, I had like 3 more inbound requests for like work that week. And I'm just scrolling through Twitter and I'm like seeing potential opportunities. And so like the second client that I got was actually just like through a DM that I messaged someone, and I'm like, wait, I am purposely leaving my job to like take my mind off of this stuff and like not work for a bit. So I was shooting myself a little bit in the foot, but that first week I was just really anxious. Like I just had a really strong feeling to go out and get more work, because that's just, I guess, kind of how I am. But by the second week, I like was taking, longer bike rides, like just hanging out, sitting without my phone at the lake for a while. And I was like, all right, I need to do more of a concerted effort to take my mind off of this stuff. And now I'm a few more weeks in, I think I'm finding a better balance to it.
Welcome to The Cabin, a podcast where we interview diverse minds to learn about their paths to building skills and creative confidence. I'm Sid.
And I'm Ibra. Let's dive in.